Hi guys, my name is Joel Thorpe. You could find me on Facebook as Jojo Thorpe. Um, I'm gonna go by what I understand. Okay, I'm a targeted individual. Okay, and it's not man-made stuff. Okay, I'm fighting like supernatural stuff. Okay, all right, and always remember now. Okay, anything that exists, I don't know for other universe and stuff, right? But anything that exists on this earth has the approval of God. Always remember that. Or just think about anything that is going wrong with your life and stuff, have the approval of God, okay? Right or wrong. Everything has the approval of God. Because you always have to remember the story of Job. For those who are biblical, always remember the story of Job. Okay? When that stuff was happening to Job, it's because God and the devil had an agreement. Or God and the opposite side of God too. You know what I mean? Because they're all gods. Always remember the devil was an angel. What that means, he was on the side of God once upon a time. Okay, right? I personally, I don't believe in the devil no more. Okay, they're all angels. Okay, and they all, at times, they all work together. Just like I'm a human being. If I go to Iraq and I'm helping the Iraqis, I work with them. You see it? All right. Okay. All right. My stuff happened back in 2018, right? Before then, there's a guy called Joel Davis. I'm from Watertown, New York. I'm actually from Evans Mills, okay? So I'm from Jefferson County, New York. Joel Davis was a state trooper that went on a domestic violence call and got killed. Okay, right? So he got killed. He was from Teresa, but he also got killed in Teresa. Okay, all right. So now this would have been in 2016 or 15. You know what I mean? Um, but anyways, my situation now, those guys up there started using trucks with flags and stuff, and the flags would be like Blue Lives Matter and so on. You know what I mean? I forgot all about Joel Davis, okay? But it's when they started using the Blue Lives Matter flag, I felt they was targeting me. You know what I mean? And I'm just curious, like shooting at my wheels, like they were doing real aggressive, nasty shit. And I always remember, right? If people, because up there is not like Philadelphia or New York City. Up there's a small country area. Okay. If you are driving 1 mile over the speed limit, they will pull you over. Okay, that's kind of over exaggeration. But if you're driving 5 miles over the speed limit, they will catch you and pull you over. Trust me. You know what I mean? I know that every African American who been out there could testify to that shit. They don't play around. Okay, so if somebody shoot at your car and not get arrested, that shit is planned. I'm telling you right now. Okay, to even go even further than that, one time my house was paintball, and they also shoot the back of my SUV and broke the tail light. When I woke up that morning, um, my wife told me there's state troopers outside. You know what I mean? And I was kind of baffled by why. I mean, but that's why, right? They was already investigating. So you see now, right? How quick law enforcement is, right? So if somebody shoot at your car and not get caught, they're trying to run you off the road and not get caught, time and time and time again, and then you like an asshole, you like a dumbo, running to the police station and not getting any help. Something gotta be wrong, right? Always remember that now. Now God and the devil had an agreement now. Always remember that. Anything that ever go wrong, anything that breathes, exists, moves, swim, have the approval of God. Always remember that. This is a God program. All right. Okay, so they real fucked me up, yo. They real fucked me up. Okay. Now, I was a long time ago, right? Okay. Anytime stuff ever happened with you, if you ever lost anything, right? What's the what's as a child growing up, okay, as a youngster growing up, what was the corrective measurement to find anything you lost, to retrace your steps, right? Well, pretend like you lost your mind, because your mind is something is kind of it kind of has a parallel of losing something. You got to retrace your steps to when things go wrong, right? Because doctors would tell me, man, when you're off your medicine, man, your mind could be whopping. When you're bipolar and you're off your medicine, your mind could be whopped and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm taking the medicine, shit's still going on, right? Like, so nobody want to believe me and stuff. To the point of even getting help. I'm calling the fucking FBI call center and shit. You know what I mean? I have videos recording it and shit, showing people I'm fucking calling and stuff because they was trying to make me look. I'm like, I'm psychotic and shit. No, like I'm schizophrenic. You know what I mean? Right? No, again, that had to get the approval of God, right? So you see why I'm getting mad, right? I'm telling motherfuckers and stuff, I don't give a fuck about God, yo, because God don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, well, Job went through the same thing. Okay, all right. Job went through the same thing, but is Job getting pushed into the hospital? And not just I'm going to the hospital and stuff, right? Look on my video. They had the fucking cops fucking him up and shit. I say, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. They didn't give a fuck, yo. So God didn't give a fuck about me. Always remember that shit, right? All right. Okay, so where I want to go with this now, man. What they do, their strategy is to make you look like you're crazy. You know what I mean? All right. These dudes know I went to fight. I went to war. I joined the army. I went to Iraq and shit. You know what I mean? I came back fucking stressed the fuck out and shit. You know what I mean? So no, I'm recovering and I'm being compensated for my torture and shit, right? And they want to fucking torture me in addition to that. Fuck them. All right? All right. So we have that under control now. So the state troopers in New York would tell me, remember you can't drive and talk at the same time. Your phone should never be in your hand if you are in New York State, if you're driving anywhere in New York State. Them fucking cops will tell me, the state troopers and Evans Mills Barracks will say, try to catch him on your phone, try to catch him. No, motherfucker, do your fucking job, okay? Know my fucking car, okay? Plan for fucking them, plot for fucking them, and if you can't fucking catch them, that's your fucking fault. I shouldn't be doing that shit. I should not have to drive with my phone trying to catch people fucking torturing me on the fucking road. So you see what I'm getting at now, right? There was internet. Them fucking state troopers is internet, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, somebody gonna fucking fall, right? And like I'm telling you, right, the angel, whether it be fallen angels, devil, they fucking smart. They was not born yesterday. They wasn't born. I was born in 1978. They wasn't born in 1978. They've been out here longer than they've been out here since the existence of fucking Earth. You know what I mean? So they're real fucking smart, man. They write the books. Look at when you look at the ambulance and stuff, what's the signal? Like two wings and two snake scroll up on a pole, right? Okay? That devil shit. You know what I mean? That's how low they write the books. They write the books for mental patients and hospitals and so on. That's why when you sue a hospital, your money's much shorter when you sue a hospital than if it was a sue like New York City Transit Authorities. Okay? If New York City Transit Authorities run over and break your foot and stuff, you could sue them for billions. I'm kind of exaggerating, right? But there's no limit gap. There's no gap. There's no limitation to a lawsuit when they're suing a non-medical agency. When you're suing a hospital now, there's a gap on it. And because I think it was American Medical Association, AMA, they made it in a way that when you sue, like devil shit, like all of them, I'm trying to explain to folks, right? We live among, I want to say devils, yo. We live among angels. People will say shit like, they're reptilians. You know what I mean? Nah, we live among angels and stuff, man. Right? And just like humans, they are capable of good and bad. Okay? They develop Hollywood. They have real fucking good acting skills and shit. They have the ability to manipulate your fucking. You remember when Christ chased the demon out of the in the Bible, chased the demon out of somebody and it went into the pigs and the pigs run in the water and drown? In the pig is an animal. Are we not like? Are we we are top of the tree in the animal kingdom? Are we not part of the animal kingdom? So if demons could control pigs, could they not control human beings too? So MK Ultra does not truly exist. I'm looking for a device. I thought it was like a electronic device they're using. Nah, that's them. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So I cover that, man. I'm on 10 minutes and 23 seconds. Um, they dirty, yo. They real freaking dirty. You know what I mean? And I thought it was CIA. I thought it was the feds. You know what I mean? When it all came back to like it's fallen angels that I'm fucking with. But the thing about I could see them and like they drinking and shit. But always remember like um they could do dirt. It's like your parents, right? To me, my dad is the most inspirational, um, sin-free. You know what I mean? Up, someone that I could look up to because I don't know my dad past. You know what I mean? When you when gods could hide their nastiness, they look clean. Them angels not clean, yo. I mean, they be smoking, getting high, drinking, fucking bitches, fucking niggas and shit, fucking out here, doing crime and shit, greed, like there's no honor among thieves. Are we supposed to trust them? They're dirty. They're real fucking dirty, yo. You know what I mean? I'm looking at people who they call themselves target individuals. I'm like, they they probably crazy and shit, man. Like I don't want to, and I mean, like I know personally, I don't want to be around nobody toxic. A target individual is nothing uplifting. When you're not normalized, it's nothing uplifting to that shit. Well, bro, well they destroy my marriage, yo. Remove me off my house. I mean, because remember now, like I said, they could go into bodies and stuff, right? And I mean, like I was having an argument with my wife, and I said, I'm gonna outsmart, and like you can't outsmart them. You know what I mean? Because they could see the future, they could go, travel into the future, they could travel into the past. You know what I mean? And I saw that. I saw that with my own eyes and shit. You know what I mean? That they have the ability to time travel. Okay, and it's kind of like the movie Minority Report and stuff. Because there's a part that like I could actually see um the stuff that in the future that was to happen when I was in high school. I could actually see it like a television, but it's kind of hard to describe a television when you could actually feel the blows. You know what I mean? Somebody online said like it's like a TV. No, like um, I could actually feel the blows. So it's like in a simulation. Like if you're in a simulation, regardless of what, it's the real thing. A simulation is what parallels to the real thing, and I will leave that for a later discussion. You know what I mean? Like they're real dirty, and all this for what? I've been saying like if you could see the future, well, man, God move real slow. God move real slow. What they say like a thousand human years is like one day. I believe that shit, yo. Because if they know the truth, okay, because at one point I realized they were struggling for the truth and stuff, man. Because like when I thought it was actual people spraying marijuana when I was driving, it was the angels doing that shit. But how? You know what I mean? Like I'm still perplexed, but like no, I understand. Like they can't come in my house and shit, but they could fucking when the guy hit my car last year, man, in November or sometime last year. When I came out of my car, I could smell the pot, and I was thinking, this I have to spit it out. I can't break it down for anybody who's not following me. So when I walked to the guy's car, and I was like, "Do you smell pot?" 'Cause I was trying to investigate to see if he was smoking. He's like, "No, I'm not smoking anything." So I walked back to my car and I could smell it. You know what I mean? And at that point, I realized anytime something like tragic happened, I was smelling it. You know what I mean? They were fucking experimenting on me. And I'm gonna assume now they're all good, but I'm gonna assume that those who are inquiring, that angel or that entity was inquiring to see if my statements back up on what I give the VA when I was doing my medical evaluation and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to explain to folks, man. Like they were experimenting on me at the same time, making me miserable and shit. I mean, but why did you have to make me? Cause they can make you see what they want you to see and shit. You know what I mean? And I learned that when the day when I was driving trying to get into a parking lot, and I know there's a center medium there that I was to be careful about, and a car passed by, took away my. I felt like the graphics in my eyes just kind of shifted. You know what I mean? To the left a little bit. I went a little bit right. I went back a little bit left, and I went up in the medium, and I popped my rim. You know what I mean? And that showed me like even when I'm driving, that even when you think you have the ability to defend yourself, you don't have that ability to defend yourself because they control you. You like a fucking robot. You know what I mean? And I realized that's what they use about the Matrix and stuff. The architect, and there's the thing about the architect who designed this is God. And I don't know if I realize it's not just one person anymore or just one entity. It's a group of them. And I mean, and the Prophet Muhammad described it really well when he said he went into the heavens and there was like levels of angels and so on. He said described it and so on. And even in the Catholic Church they describe that and so on. Like there's archangels and angels below that and angels below that and you know what I mean, like a pyramid of angels and every level and yada 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 yada. So like I'm realizing that it's just not the one entity. And anytime shit is going on, and like you can't get held by the cops, you know what I mean? Because remember now, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Everything that is on this earth has the approval of God. If you can't get held by the cops, blame it on God, yo. And if God is not helping you and it's I want to say taking too long, you know what I mean? Because God, I realize now he moves real slow. He moves real fucking slow, yo. Turtle pace has nothing compared to how God moves and so on, okay? But like, they're making fun of you too. You know what I mean? You know I'm not crazy. I'm not schizo paranoid or psychotic and all that shit. But yet you have people making fun of me saying I deserve to be in a padded up cell and all that shit. You know what I mean? If I remember correctly, in the Bible, when the kids was making fun of this prophet, I forget his name, man, they say, go up baldy, I bear jump out in the woods and slaughter them kids and stuff. I mean, if I remember correctly, like whenever God gives you the approval and people are making fun of you and stuff, no matter if it's angels or man or animal, whatever entity, could be a brick wall will fucking fall down. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the story given with Jonah. When God gives you something, you just do it. You know what I mean? So now you have these people calling me crazy and stuff, and like people who shoot in my car ain't get arrested. Do call me nigga rich and get fucked up. You know what I mean? Or unless like maybe God is racist and stuff. You know what I mean? And another thing too, why are we serving this Christ, man? Like, why are we serving God? Look, like, look what it did to Bill Cosby. Nothing breathes, moves, blinks with all God's approval. Like, we are programmed. So, like, you're telling us black people are naturally programmed to go to jail. We are naturally programmed to be mentally fucked up. So, cops fucking with us and shit. Damn. God made us this way, boy. I don't want to be without God. I want to be anti-God. If God is making us to be fucked up, to always be the bottom of the barrel, always get fucked up by cops, always to fucking throw pills into bitches' drinks and shit, always to rape bitches, always to fucking not pay child support or because I was a beautiful father, man. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go with my kids and shit. Go on my Facebook wall, you see all the vacation trips and stuff, and I'm coaching soccer with my kids, all that shit. So God is a real fucked up God, yo. Like he baking black fathers and stuff, you know what I mean? Pushing them out the fucking family, pushing them in prisons, giving them drug charges and shit. You know what I mean? Lying to people, making people think that they're psychotic and shit. That's the one fucked up God, right? And you guys want to serve that? You guys are fucking dumb, yo. I'm gonna end on that.